if it isn't my little chimney sweep. Did you finish the kitchen? No. Your father and your brother went to bed. I couldn't sleep, so I also wanted to make sure that you did a job that you were supposed to do. Seems that you did. There's a plate in the microwave for you. Why don't you go get it and sit down? Come and sit down. If you want to watch TV, you gotta watch it with me. It was. It was also incredibly unnecessary and horribly painful. But I accept your apology. I always thought it was gonna be a brother that would get in trouble for throwing parties. I didn't see this coming, you know? I did some of my own reflecting, and maybe your father and I have been so focused on Michael that we kind of thought that you were okay. And maybe you were not. Hence the substances that are still in the crevices of my coffee table. Also, that other thing that was left on the coffee table is unregistered. Your grandfather came and picked it up earlier. I'm worried. And maybe we should have started worrying about you a little earlier. And I'm sorry for that. I swear to God, Michael was gonna be the problem child. You've really messed this up for us. Also, I gotta fucking say something. Antoinette Belletta? Really? No, listen, there's nothing wrong with her. She's a fine girl. I didn't... Oh, that wasn't your first time, was it? What? Matthew! Last summer? You theater kids are so horny. Was it good? I mean, did you like your first time? And do you like Antoinette? Oh. Well, honey, it's not just about doing it to say that you did it. You do it because you like the person and because it feels good and sex is fun. I'm sorry. I really think that you want to have this conversation with me. I don't think your father's gonna be handling it as well as I am right now, and I'm frankly hanging on for dear life. How many? Have you? What? Are you using? Okay. I have to ask. Things are different than what I went through. I've only ever been with one person. Well, honey, I think you underestimate how incredibly ugly I was in high school. Also, Grandpa Dan, my father, was fucking terrifying, okay? Nobody wanted to go out with me, even if I hadn't been as horrendous looking as I was. No, we weren't married. I was terrified. But your father was very patient, and he was very understanding. And honestly, at the beginning, we started laughing, and then it was just good from then on. Honey, I don't think it's necessary that you like the person that you're sleeping with, but it definitely helps, It's supposed to be fun. I know that Catholics make it seem like it's not supposed to be fun, but I'm going to tell you right now it's supposed to be fun, okay? You shouldn't just do something just to say that you did it. Like I said, you should like each other, and you should feel comfortable, and you should feel like everything is okay, and you should talk, and, you can always stop. You can always stop if you're not having a good time. You can say no, too. Well, to be totally honest, Matthew, sometimes I wish that she was still here too. I feel like she would be doing a better job than me sometimes. Well, that's okay to say. You were young. And your father didn't want you sitting around thinking about it too much, which is why we put you and your brother in a lot of activities. They wanted to keep you busy. just so good at the acting, you know, you're so natural with it, and you're so good, and you work so hard, and it's okay to have those feelings now. You know, you're older. It's okay to miss her. You think I'd be mad if you did? I miss my mommy every day. I'll be totally honest, I can't imagine her being thrilled about the way that you behaved, but overall, I think she'd agree you turned out into a pretty good kid. You are a good kid, okay? But if I ever catch you humping in my bed again, it's military school. One of the really weird old ones. Yeah, I'm gonna personally make sure that it's run by a man with a handlebar mustache who may or may not be a ghost. I love you too, Maddie. But before we go to London, I'm gonna personally make sure that you get an STD test and you have a duffel bag full of condoms. I'm done, okay? And shut up and watch Boardwalk Empire with me. I'm studying.